guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're diving into a brutal, no excuse leg workout that is going to build strength, size, and definition. If you're serious about growing your legs, you have to push past your limits. Focus on proper execution. Like, this is very important for the off season, okay? Staying consistent, no skipping leg day, right? So let's get to it. I'm gonna get dressed and then head to the gym for a brutal leg workout. Like, if you want to see those quads, if you want to see those glutes and hamstrings pop, you have to put weight on them. You have to put weight on those legs. You know what I'm saying? Right? So you have to put weight on your legs if you want to see those legs explode. Like after your leg workout and you don't see your leg, like you don't feel like you have the whole gym on your quads, you haven't trained legs yet. So after a leg workout, like after the first exercise, like for example, squats or leg press or hack squat, you're supposed to feel like your leg is blown. That's the first step to know that, okay, right? So let's get to it. So the first exercise is leg press. After putting few weights and pushing through my warm-up sets, and then I loaded 200 kilo to push through the first set. All right. This particular exercise is important to load up the weight, pushing through fatigue. Feet placement can change muscle activation, but I'm keeping mine at a neutral position to target overall leg development. Okay, guys, no ego lifting, no knee bending. You have to push to the extreme. Your knee have to touch your chest when you do a leg press, right? After that, I moved on to the V squat. This particular squat is very important for me because I've got problems in my left knee. So using the V squat machine helps support the weight and then put the weight on my quads and my glutes exactly where I want them to be. Okay, it's very important to go slowly, deep, and then squeeze at the top, right? This particular movement is very important. You go slowly down, and then when you come up, you squeeze and hold for a few seconds. And then the next exercise is this exercise targeting the quads. So you go slowly, how deep you can, and then when you come up, you squeeze while you breathe through the exercise. It's very important to squeeze your glutes and your hamstrings during the movement. I see a lot of people do this exercise the wrong way. Some people kind of lay down. This will only hurt your spine and maybe one day disfigure your knee. Do not do crazy stuff on this particular machine, right? Just do exactly what I'm doing whenever you use this machine to target your quads, hamstrings, and glutes. Depending on your leg placement, you're going to feel the burn on your quads, right? Okay, then moving on to leg extension. Now, this is where you completely burn out those quads. This particular exercise, I'm always making sure that I'm focusing on controlled negative and an explosive contraction at the top, yeah? When you lift to the top, you kind of squeeze throughout the movement. Throughout the movement of this exercise, you have to tighten your quad, squeeze your quads and do the movement. You will feel the difference, right? So focus on that contraction at the top for 1 to 2 seconds, and yeah, you feel the burn, right? That's it. And then I always like to finish this particular leg extension workout with a drop set. I kind of start with a heavy weight and then I drop like 3 times. So before the last drop, like my quads are already on fire, right? Then the next exercise is laying down leg curl, like not a seated curl, like leg curl. Let me just call it leg curl, right? Now we are isolating those hamstrings with these leg curls. There is something a lot of people do out there. They rush this exercise, right? And the leg placement is very important. The way you place your leg on this particular machine is very important. I don't like to open my leg too wide or bring it too close. I like to just balance it in the middle, because when I do that, it targets all the hamstrings, all the back leg muscle that I've got, right? And then after that, we are doing the hip thrust. Okay. Now we are hitting one of the most important movements for building serious lower body. Like if you really want to have those glutes popping, if you want stronger glutes, you have to do hip thrust. The key here is the setup. Make sure your upper back is resting on the bank, okay? Feet planted firmly and your chin tucked. As you drive through your heels, squeeze those glutes hard at the top. I see too many people just bouncing the weight, okay? Slow it down, just like I'm doing. Control the movement and make every rep count. If you're not feeling your glutes on fire, adjust your foot position, okay? Now, guys, listen carefully to what I'm about to say. This particular movement is my leg finisher on a leg day, okay? I hear a lot of people say they do not have mind and muscle connection with their hamstrings. Do you see this particular exercise? This particular movement have helped me activate my hamstrings during posing, during workout. This particular exercise have really helped me have that mind and hamstrings connection. So what I do is I go down and then squeeze to the top. Like all through this movement, my glutes and hamstrings are squeezed. You will feel the bond. You will just feel the connection, right? So this is the end of my workout. This is like the basic full leg workout I'll do every leg day. I finished up with abs. I'm not supposed to do these abs, but I was just in the mood and I did it. So guys, thank you for watching these videos, and please kindly share, subscribe and like, guys, and see you on the next one.